everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you how to make a really tasty and healthy salad. Oh, it's so tasty. It's a romaine salad with baby kale, apple, and sheep's milk cheese. I'm also going to be doing a very special recipe for a sweet and smoky mustard and nectarine vinaigrette, and make sure you check all of that out, okay? So first things first, I have about a half a head of romaine lettuce, and it's nice and washed. And I'm just going to put it into my bowl, and I'm going to use paper towels to dry it off as much as I can. As I'm doing that, I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to tear it into pieces, because if you do the cuts, you're breaking into cells that otherwise don't want to be broken. You want to tear it so that it tears between cells and it keeps your lettuce nice and firm. So make sure it's nice and bite-sized pieces so it's not slapping people in the face with vinaigrette on it as they're eating. I don't like huge pieces of lettuce. I don't think it's very nice. So break it into pieces that you'd want to eat. Okay, so next things next, I have a couple handfuls of this beautiful Ontario baby kale, and if you haven't checked out my review on that, make sure you do. This beautiful little kale leaves, nice and tender, peppery, really a little bit bitter, just like greens are, right? Beautiful. So into my salad it goes. We're going to toss that all together, and we're going to try and dry it off as well with the paper towel. If you need more paper towel, go on and do that. By the time the salad is ready to be eaten, the greens and stuff will be quite a bit drier. Now alongside this tonight, I'm doing a gorgeous recipe for how to roast corn on the cob with side skewers. It's a really neat recipe. Make sure you check that one out. And we're also having grilled Napa Jack's Merlot barbecue eye of round steaks. Going to be delicious. And for dessert, we're having grilled orange and cantaloupe with Napa Valley cherry cabernet caramel. So make sure you're staying tuned for those. Now I'm using a lovely, firm, crunchy apple. It's nice and sweet. This is a Matsui apple. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel. I'm negotiating with everybody because not everyone likes to eat the skins of everything. So I'm just peeling stripes down the skin of the apple, so that we're kind of negotiating. We're going half and half. Get lots of nutrients in these skins. It's important to eat them as much as possible. Now I'm going to just cut it into probably 8/8 or more even. 8s, and we're going to start like that to get the core out. Using a paring knife just to get that core and any butt ends or stem ends out that need to come out. Now I'm just going to take these and I'm going to slice them into nice chunks, bite-sized chunks. Now the reason I'm serving this nice sweet crunchy apple tonight is we're going to put this beautiful Toscana hard sheep's milk cheese on. And it's nice and creamy, it's a little bit pungent, it's nice and strong, and if you haven't checked that stuff out anywhere, make sure you check out our review so you know what it's all about. But it's going to be a perfect pairing with this. In fact, we made apple turnovers today, and we thought that that would be a beautiful pairing. So when I thought about putting my apple in my salad tonight, of course that's the first thing I thought of. We're just going to shave it into there. This is going to be a really beautiful looking salad. Now at this point, we're going to put some lemon juice on here to keep these from discoloring. Actually, I might use a little bit of lime tonight. So just a little bit of lime. I'm going to put these in a nice bowl and toss them up before I put them on the salad. Now I've tossed the baby greens with the baby kale with my romaine lettuce so that you have beautiful pieces of purple and peeking through. So just about a half a lime will do. And just toss that in. And now, just throw them on the top of this beautiful salad. It's a large apple, so you might not need it all. But the apple was really good. I always like to sprinkle a little bit of red chili flake on my salad. I just like things spicy. I'm going to crack up some peppercorns. I don't want to grind it all the way, but I do want it nice and chunky. I'm just going to sprinkle that on my salad. Those little flecks of, I'm using all different colored peppercorns, so it's a beautiful array. Okay, so this is my Toscana sheep's milk hard cheese, And you can find this at Harvest Barn Country Markets. That's where I got mine. There's 2 locations in Southern Ontario. One's in Niagara on the Lake and one is in St. Catharines. Now this sheep's milk cheese comes with a beautiful rind, which is also edible and delicious, and it's probably my favorite part. It's nice and hard. It is so creamy and it's nice and pungent. Love it. So it's hard enough, especially coming right out of the refrigerator, to use my cheese shaver here, and I'm just going to shave some beautiful pieces of this sheep's milk cheese all over the salad. Now I got this beautiful produce from Harvest Barn Country Markets as well. You can check them out online at harvestbarn.ca. Beautiful. Now if people want to add more to their salad individually on their plate, then they can. You can leave the sheep's milk cheese out on the table. Now you can serve this with any kind of vinaigrette you like, but tonight I'm going to make a beautiful sweet and smoky mustard and nectarine vinaigrette, and that's what we're going to have with it. So there's this beautiful salad. It's ready to go. I don't need to do anything else to it but make this vinaigrette for people. Check that out. Isn't that a gorgeous, gorgeous salad? So that's how you do it. And let's get going on this vinaigrette. Okay, so I'm getting this vinaigrette started, and what I've already done in this bowl, I have 1 teaspoon of this really fantastic Canadian mustard. It's sweet and smoky, and it really is. It's both of those things. It's from Kozlik, and you can check out my review on this if you want to know more about it. It's peppery, it's got a nice whole grain, and it's delicious. So I have about a teaspoon of that. I also we made a beautiful nectarine freezer jam yesterday, and it is outrageously good. It has the skins in it. It's so beautiful color, and it's just like a fresh nectarine. So I've used a heaping tablespoon of that. Next, I've freshly cracked some pepper, and that's going in my bowl. Nice amount. I'm gonna add some salt. We're gonna readjust the seasonings afterwards as well, just guesstimating here. And I'm going to add white vinegar today. Now, I would use white wine vinegar, but I think I'm out, and that's fine. But I want to keep the flavor of the sweet and smoky mustard and the nectarine to be at the forefront. So I don't want to cover it up with another vinegar that's going to change the flavor much, okay? So this is the most basic I can find. I'm going to add about a tablespoon. And in trying to keep with the same flavor, I want to use an oil that doesn't have a lot of cover-up flavor. So I wouldn't want to use a nice high-quality olive oil, because that's going to have a beautiful olive taste, and it's going to take away from the mustard and the nectarine, which I'm looking for. So I'm just chopping up some fresh parsley from my garden, just mincing it up, and that's going into. And now, so I'm going to use this grapeseed oil. You can use canola as well, and I'm using 4 parts to that vinegar of 1 part. Just guessed it. So I'm just going to whisk this all together. That mustard is going to emulsify everything together, so the oil and the water, the oil and the vinegar will actually mix and stay together. That looks lovely. Okay, I'm going to taste test this. Oh, that's outstanding. Just one more touch. A little bit of chili flake, and I'm good. Boy, that's an exciting dressing. There you go, and that'll be enough for probably 4 people easy. If you need to make more, just whip up a little bit extra, and you're good to go. So that's how you do it. That's how you make a sweet and smoky mustard and nectarine vinaigrette. Fantastic. Now, if you don't have nectarine jam, you can, use peach, you can use mango, you can use whatever other flavor you like. You can interchange the jam, you can mix and match all the oil and the different kinds of vinegars and any kind of fresh spices you want to put in there. But today it's going to go beautifully with this salad, and I can't wait to try it on here. Okay, look at this salad. Did you see it? Oh boy. So I'm going to serve this up, and we're going to taste this out with this beautiful dressing. That sheep's milk cheese on there, Mommy. Come on.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, Kim, it's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Gorgeous.
I'm looking forward to eating it. I took way too much.
It looks so pretty with all the shavings.
Yes, and the purple kale coming through. Yeah. Okay, and here's our beautiful sweet and smoky mustard nectarine vinaigrette. Come on.
That is a picture to behold.
Would you like to try this with me?
Yes.
So look how beautiful that is. A little chunk of nectarine from the jam. There's this beautiful sheep's milk cheese and the baby kale and the apples all throughout. Mom's gonna try it with me. We're gonna see how we turned out. Get a little bit of that cheese, Mom. That mustard goes so nicely with the kale and the apple. A sheep's milk cheese goes with the apple. It's nice and salty and creamy. And the nectarine is nice and sweet too. It's a beautiful mixture.
That is so good, Kim.
It's a good salad.
It is a good salad. Delicious.
Don't forget, you can even shave some more of this beautiful cheese on top, Mommy.
That cheese just makes that salad.
It really does.
Oh.
And it looks so beautiful all shaved on there.
In the different shades of green. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, I love this. And the apple gives it such a nice crunch.
Oh, that cheese. You definitely need more cheese. You're right, the cheese makes that salad.
It really does.
It's a beautiful combination of everything.
Oh
Now,
my
if you
God.
don't have nectarine, I was also saying you could use different kinds of jams, but you could also use apple butter with that vinaigrette, and it would be just as delicious. Fantastic. Well, thanks, Mom, for tasting it with me.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Make sure you check out Mom's website at ingridturnertoday.com. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly and youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. And my site is cookingwithkimberly.com. That's it, that's all. Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.
Bye-bye.